Hi there, my name is Dave Skinner and I'm President of the Association of Closet and Storage Professionals, the ACSP. The reason we're sending out this videogram is, well, I'd like to invite you to our executive forums that are going to be happening in conjunction with the Cabinets and Closets Conference and Expo. The Tuesday event is going to focus on business owners for business owners. The first topic that we're going to be talking about is labor law. It's a pretty dry topic, but unfortunately it's really quite critical in the day-to-day operations of our business. We're bringing in a labor lawyer, and he's going to tell us what sort of things that we need to do to protect ourselves when we're hiring and firing, so we don't end up in court. As I'm sure most of you are aware, even just a small suit that we settle out on still could cost us $4,000 or $5,000. The next topic we're going to talk about is SCORE. They're going to bring in a couple of their representatives, and they're going to tell us what business resources they have to offer us. As I'm sure most of you are aware, we can use any help that we can get these days. The last topic we're going to be talking about, we've got a couple of successful business owners who are going to tell us about what it takes to prepare our business for sale. When should we be getting things ready to go? If you're planning on selling your business in the next 5 or 10 years, this is a conference topic that you should be looking at. So come on out Tuesday night. The price of admission is about $125, and you can do that through the registration process. What you're going to get out of it is saving yourself from going to court, saving yourself from paying a lawyer's bill. The other thing, we're going to serve some appetizers and we're going to have some drinks. And by and large, it's going to be a really good discussion on a lot of different topics. You're going to meet some friends, meet some new ones, meet some old ones. So come on out on Tuesday night. Next thing that we've planned for our members, and we'd like to extend to you as well, is the bus tours. They're happening on Friday. These are 2 sponsored tours, and I'd like to thank Styles Machinery as well as Hayful Hardware for putting on these 2 bus tours. The first one is a full-day bus tour. We're going to be leaving bright early in the morning from Edison, New Jersey, and we're going to be heading out to Transform. We're going to be looking at their showroom as well as their production facility. I'm sure you're well aware that's a very large company, and it's going to be well worthwhile. Then we're going to head into Hayfla downtown, and for those of you that are in the area, it might not be that big a deal. But for those of us from out of town, going to see a Hayfla showroom is really quite a spectacular event. They're going to wine us and dine us. That alone is going to be worth the price of admission. And then when we're done there, we're going to see if we get another shop just down the street, a showroom just down the street. We're going to pop in there and see what their showroom looks like. So if you're looking at what you can do to improve your showroom or your production facility, this is a must-do event for the conference. So that's the full-day tour. Now let's talk about the half-day tour. The half-day tour has got added benefit that you're able to spend the whole morning at the conference, finish viewing all the things that there are to see at the conference on at the expo floor. And then what we're going to do is we're going to load up the buses just after lunch, somewhere around 1 o'clock, 1:30. First stop is going to be Artisan Millwork and Cabinetry. It's very exciting. They're in the process of putting in a brand new nested base router from Styles Machinery. They run screen to machine using a microvellum software. So if you're not familiar with that, you actually want to see a machine running on that, that would be a really good place to do that. And then we're going to leave there. We're going to head out to Canary Closets and Cabinetry. As most of you are aware, Canary Closets and Cabinetry are leaders in our industry, and they bridge both sides of the fence. They do cabinets and closets. That's on the front half. On the back half, they bridge both sides of the fence as well there. And by that I mean they run a traditional beam saw operation. They've got a brand new Styles Machinery BHX in there, and that's a very exciting machine to see. If you haven't seen one of those up close and personal, you should just come along for that tour, because it's worth it just to see that, how efficient that little machine is. Talk about a small footprint and efficient machine, you need to see that. The other thing is the other half of the shop, they run a nested base router system. So if you're interested in either 2 of those operations, tracks of operating and running panels through a process, that shop is really quite the place to see both in the same place. So both these shops are excellent tours, excellent stops along this tour. Now the added benefit that we've got on both these bus tours is we've just negotiated with the bus company that what we're going to do is when we finish up our tours, the bus is going to take us up to Newark and drop us off so we can catch our flights and get out of town. We're aiming at to be a 5:30 for your planning purposes. If you plan on being at the airport for 5:30, we'll be able to meet that target. The price of these bus tours really isn't all that much compared to all the information that you're going to get out of it. And we'd like to thank Styles and Hayfla again for sponsoring them and putting them on and organizing this. We're looking forward to seeing you there. These are 2 ACSP organized events. We're extending the invitation out to all cabinet makers. Whether you're a member of CMA or not, we'd like to see you there, share information with you. So we'll see you there Tuesday, we'll see you there Friday.